The prophecy has come true.
Hello
From the
people,
ashes of Arkham City,
Astronaut
the
2008
fires are
here,
raging,
and today I'm going to be
Gotham
talking about
is
whether or
burning.
not I think the
What do you
Nintendo
want?
NX will succeed.
I can see that same
Because, you know,
fire in your
Nintendo's been
eyes.
screwing up lately.
Before this night is through, that fire
So,
will
yeah.
consume you.
The
Gotham will
Nintendo
need a
NX
new
is coming out
savior,
next year,
a new guardian,
March of 2017,
a new Batman.
I'm
And-
not finished just yet.
a lot
You
of people
cannot
are not
carry
so
this
sure
burden
about,
forever.
like,
I have studied you for
how
a
well the
long
system's
time.
going to be or how it's going to do.
You have a code.
Or what the public perception of the
You
system
will
will be.
not kill.
Because Nintendo's brand has
And
already
neither
been
shall
ruined
I.
by the Wii. Now, the Wii may have been,
The
like,
Order has foreseen it.
one of the most best-selling
The time has
systems
come
of all
to
time
pass
and the
the mantle
best-selling
to another
console of
warrior.
last generation.
To me,
But the issue the issue
You
is,
can prove your abilities.
because this issue is still
When the time
continuing,
is right,
is
I'll
that the
consider
Wii
it.
branded Nintendo
But first,
as like this
you must
little
show your
kids
worth.
and casual gaming console that
as
isn't
you
meant for the
wish.
hardcore gamer. So, I mean, I'm not quite sure how they can get rid of this. And again, if they make hardcore games
complete the
I mean,
challenge
still,
without
people are
getting
gonna see
hit
this
to
Nintendo
prove you are
name.
worthy.
and think, oh, it's Nintendo, that kitty company, because now
One
people
more
treat
time.
Nintendo as if it's separate from Sony and Microsoft. And
I have much to learn.
in my opinion, what I think will help Nintendo the most
Prove
is
you're ready.
have third-party support, you know, good third-party support, as good as the PS3, I mean, my
Next
bad,
time, I will
as good as the
prove myself.
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One,
Again.
and give the console some power. Make it more powerful than the PlayStation 4. Don't make another underpowered console,
Try hard.
because
Again.
this is what's been hurting Nintendo. Now, it didn't hurt Nintendo with the Wii, because again, the novelty factor. But, I mean, the Wii U was underpowered. Now, it was more powerful than the
I
PS3
have failed you.
and 360, but
We go again.
it's far more underpowered than PS4 and Xbox One. And those consoles are underpowered to begin with.
I will do better next time.
Now, as a result of the console being
Try
underpowered,
hard. Again.
third-party devs have to put more effort and put more time to make the Wii U version, because it's more like a last-gen version of the game. So once again, now that games are completely current gen, and there's not many games coming out for last-gen consoles, they're not gonna, it gives them even less reason to make the Wii U version. And another thing is, the Wii U games don't sell, because the Wii U doesn't sell. Like, it barely has any consoles out
You
there.
show
I
potential.
believe it's around
Contact
15
me when
million.
you're ready to take the
I could
next
be
step.
wrong. Could be a little more, a little less, but I'm sure it's not by much. But I mean, yeah, this is the worst-selling Nintendo console of all time. And I bought the system at the midnight release, and
work,
quite
Alfred.
frankly, I'm pretty disappointed.
Run the usual
I mean, I got this
physiological
console,
tests.
Then am I to understand you were
and
considering him as
yeah,
your
at the midnight
successor?
release, and like
None
I
of us
said,
know what will happen after.
and I only have 4 games. This is crazy. The only games I have are Nintendo Land, which was trash, garbage. It just came with the Wii U, because I got the deluxe one, and I thought the game was actually going to be good. I have New Super Mario Bros. U, which is pretty good. I actually really like that game. I have Black Ops 2,
I'm going to search the
And I
city's
have Super
rooftops
Smash
for
Bros.
Azrael's burning
Wii U, which is it's one of my favorite games,
Ready.
Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I love it. But again, like, there's no third-party support, and with what little there is, why should I get these third-party games on my Wii U? I mean, I have a PS4, and
Hey Bruce, I've located a truck.
so that gives I get all my third-party games on PS4, and now I have a gaming PC. I just get them on my PC so I can play them in 4K. But like,
Penguin's going out of business tonight.
yeah, so again, not only do they need third-party support, they need a powerful console, because that's going to entice people with multiple consoles to buy games on their platform. I mean, the only third-party game I have in my Wii U is Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and the reason for that being is the Black Ops 2 came out in the 7th generation, so the only other option I had was to get it on PS3. And I just got it on Wii U, one, so I could have another Wii U game to play, and 2, it looks better on Wii U, and it runs better. But here's one thing though, the game's dead now, and it got none of the DLC. It got nuked on 2025, like 2 years later, after Call of Duty Ghosts came out. And I mean, yeah, That's all we got. We got no DLC or nothing of that sort.
I should
And
keep the vehicle tracker on the payload. That's my priority.
I mean, yeah, I'm not so sure. Like, if Nintendo can come back from this. And I mean, Iwata died last year. I'm so sorry about that. But honestly, I think he should have been fired because he wasn't doing a good job as president of Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo is stuck in this old-fashioned mindset that, and they're not evolving with the gaming industry. I mean, the gaming industry isn't the same as it was in the 80s and as it was in the 90s. It's changing. It's an ever-changing industry, and Nintendo's just staying the same. And what they have to realize is these little kids who played their consoles when back in the 80s, like the NES and Super NES, those kids are grown-ups now. Now, I'm only 17 years old. I wasn't around during that time. I started gaming with the N64 when I was 4 years old. But, you know, it's just crazy. Like, I don't understand. Like, and why bother marketing to the little kids and the casuals when they've moved on? They no longer play, like, on game consoles. For the most part, they're just playing on their phones and tablets. Playing like Angry Birds or Candy Crush or whatever. And so, yeah, that just, again, I really don't know what else to say. Because if Nintendo fails this time around, if they have another failure of a console, this is probably the end of Nintendo. Not as a company, but this could be their final console and they'll go the way of Sega and become a third-party developer. I really don't want that to happen. For a couple reasons. One, there has to be competition within the gaming industry. We need all three companies to do well. That's why I don't understand these fanboys being all like, oh, I hate Sony, I hate Nintendo, I hate Xbox. Oh my god, I hope they fail. No! I want them to all do well. So we can have steady competition within the gaming industry, thus causing us to get better products. And another reason I want them to continue, and why I want Nintendo to have stick around as a console manufacturer, is that I just like Nintendo consoles. Like, I don't want to see them go. Like, and it'd just be really unfortunate to see Nintendo go away. And on such a bad note. I mean, I spent $350 on my Wii U. And at the end of this year, I'm gonna have had my Wii U for 4 years. And I only bought 4 games. And I've had my PS4 for about 2 years. And I got it like a little after it came out. So yeah, so around 2 years. So about 2 years now. And I have about like 12 games. That's 12 like AAA games, I should say. I have a ton of indies because of PlayStation. What was it? PS Plus. But yeah, I just think that's ridiculous. And another problem I have with Nintendo is their games are so expensive. They take so long to go down in price. I believe Mario Kart 8, which came out like 2 or 3 years ago, is still $60. Like, all the Nintendo exclusives are $60, and that's just outrageous. Like, come on, Nintendo, for real.
Penguin
And
is
again,
using the Sionis Industries building as a front for one of his
like,
weapons
I probably would have
take
bought
point.
Mario Kart if it wasn't so expensive. But I'm not trying to spend that much money on that game. On any game, frankly. I usually wait for my games to get cheaper, and then I buy them, unless it's a game I don't want to wait for. Like Arkham Knight. Now, I mean, I played this gameplay you're seeing of Arkham Knights from the summer. It's just yeah, I'm just doing a commentary over it later on. Because I haven't been playing that much on console, so I just need something to put, you know, because I'm using SHAREfactory. But yeah,
Is that he's got one base. One. It's just in two
I'm.
halves.
The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time.
It's really scary right
So
now.
the previous drone will be back online.
I really don't want to see Nintendo go. So. Oh well, I mean. Nintendo, it's been great. And, okay, I was about to finish. One more point. Nintendo also announced that there's going to be no more Wii U games this year. And that... Oh, I'm sorry, this part of the gameplay is cringeworthy. You may as well close your eyes. But yeah, they announced there's going to be no more Wii U games this year. Or, I guess, they're done, yeah, pretty much. Making any Wii U games. So there's going to be no more Nintendo exclusives on Wii U. And Nintendo, and we're just gonna have Zelda U, which is gonna be on NX. So now Zelda U is either gonna be only on NX or a cross-generation game, which sucks. And
You know, I never thought I'd say
yeah,
this,
guys,
but
I
I'm
mean,
kinda tired of all this rioting.
if you are a Wii owner like me, you got no games to play on your console. Good thing I have other consoles. And I feel bad for those people who only own a Wii U, because they're screwed. I mean, they have no games to play. I can't even call you, honestly, you can't call yourself a gamer if your only console's a Wii U. Because, I mean, come on, that means you don't play games. And if you don't play games, you're not a gamer. I mean, that's all I got to say. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Those are my thoughts on the Nintendo NX and if I think it's gonna succeed.
That's not true either.
And honestly, I really, I'm not sure. I'm actually pretty worried that it may fail. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And yeah.
They will remember you,
Bye-bye.
Master Bruce, I promise. Your sacrifice